Welcome back.
Thanks, Innkeeper. Shenanigans back again. We are going to be doing the heroic boss, the first heroic boss for Military Quarter. I have thought of something a little bit different. Instead of butting my head against a wall with some of my basic decks each time, and then thinking of how to beat them, I decided to plan ahead, Use the old noodle once in a while. And I have come up with a variant of my traditional shaman deck that I think will beat Razuvious. I don't know exactly how he works in heroic, but this is a general idea, of course. So we'll go through the list. Earthshock, Lightning Bolts, and Rock Biters are almost standard in any shaman deck. They're all great removal spells. So not much to say there. Stormforged Axe is a one of almost in many shaman decks, so no surprise. Acidic Swamp Ooze, specifically added to take care of the massive Boom Blade, I think it is, that he has. The one that does extra damage to heroes. So we're going to be using that. Dalnos, again, another almost auto-include in Shaman. Flame Tongue Totem. Obviously, it has buffs. One of the hopefuls is that it works in real well when we kill his death modes. We'll get Flame Tongue Totem, or we'll get minions, and then we'll drop the Flame Tongue Totem to buff them. Haunted Creeper has been basically replacing the Argent Squire here, just because he has Brawl, so Death Rattle, I think, will be more important than Divine Shield in most cases. And the game that I played in normal mode, I didn't really have a use for Argent Squire versus Razuvious, so I think Haunted Creeper is a better change. Likewise, because of Brawl, Nerubian Egg is going in. This, of course, weakens some of my mid-game, but it's really good AoE protection, so if he brawls or something like that, I'm going to get something good out of it. One Feral Spirit as opposed to two. Not exactly sure if that's a good idea. I'm much lower on taunts than I used to be. But I'm not going to be being as overloaded as normal either. Two Hexes, mainly used to get, anything out that's just annoying to deal with. Lava Burst is also removal in most cases. Two Lightning Storms, also par for the course for Shaman. I'm going to run one Unbound Elemental. Again, I've gotten rid of a couple of the Overload cards, so really having two of these aren't that important. This might be switched out. You could probably use a Yeti or even a Harvest Golem, but I've dropped down to one. I upped to two Fender of Argus because I believe I'm going to have some more creatures on the board than usual because of things like the Haunted Creeper and the Egg, so Argus will be a little more important, so I went up to two. Two Azure Drakes. It's really hard to not play Azure Drake in Shaman. Likewise, Fire Elemental. And I swapped out Alakir for Ragnaros. Really, any large thing could probably go in this spot. If you don't have it, a legendary, you can easily run Uphold the Fist Ogre or something like that. The idea is to pretty much not have anything with Taunt, just because we know that Razuvious runs Black Knight. If he's going to Black Knight something, I'd rather it's, like a Feral Spirit or something Argus has buffed as opposed to Alakir. So Alakir's out. We're going to run Ragnaros. But again, anything sizable could probably fit here. So that's the idea. With that in mind, we're going to go take on Razuvious in Heroic. There we are.
Please ignore the mind control stones next to Razuvious.
Sure. Okay, so we know they're definitely more difficult, so let's see what his hero power says here. Unbalancing Strike, 4 damage for 1 mana. Wow, that's really good. Kind of scary, to be honest. You think about it, that's... Wow, that's 1 mana for 4 damage. Pretty gross. At least the Death Rattles will help. So, let's give this a try. almost thinking about adding a bloodlust to this. So, 6, 7, yeah, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, not quite enough. It's got me with the hero power. Alright, so that's game.
You win this one.
Alright. It's actually pretty sound. We're going to make a few changes. I don't think the Unbound Elemental is that important. Get rid of him. And what I want specifically would be a Bloodlust. Let's see. In addition, I actually think it's going to be worth getting rid of Rag for a second Bloodlust. And I could really use some more. I really could use more taunt. So, thinking of actually dropping a Drake. Earth Shock's not all that important. Maybe I can get away with one less Earth Shock. So far, there's very little that he has that's worth silencing. The Acolyte of Pain really is about it, and the Weaponsmith. I want more taunt to keep from getting hit by that sword. I know a good taunt would be the new one that has the Death Rattle. This guy here. So I think we can go back to one Bloodlust, add that. Might even drop a Drake for another one. In case he's running like Black Knight. We know he's running Black Knight, but, you know, it's probably not a bad idea. I will be lacking in card draw, but we're going to be playing all these little minions. Okay, so there we go. Let's try this. Oh no, he's got another one. Ow. Thank goodness for Defender of Argus.
My shield for Argus!
Please let it be a taunt. Nope. You got lucky on the RNG there, buddy. You got both his swords. And the brawl. We'll try this again. I'm pretty happy with that. With the deck at least. He just got really lucky random. There's the sword. You misplay that? What this guy's health was at. Okay. Alright, so we're definitely going to ooze here. And I guess that will be all we'll do, is we'll ooze. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 to the face. There he goes to that double rune blade. Lucky RNG is lucky. We'll try it again. But I think... Go back and look at something. Want to check the names. We have the guy, Shenanigans. Crap. Let's say, of Corsair. Maybe? As an alternative for if we don't get ooze. But really, taunts should do the trick. We're going to get rid of the second lava burst and add more, add back the feral spirits. There we go. So, taunt all over the place. If this doesn't work, we may have to change classes. This guy, play some taunts, and I might survive? No, he won't, because his hero power. Right. So, that's game. Alright, well, I think I'm going to try a different class, with, obviously, with the oozes and things like that. So I'm going to work on a new deck. Okay. So here's the new idea that I have. Got a priest, of course, here. Some of the abilities that go with the priest that will be nice, of course. So, well, the hero power is kind of a minor idea. This is similar to the Zetos deck, with a couple of changes. Circle of Healing, of course, the idea is to play minions that will stay on the board and survive his hero power. Holy Smite, as for damage. Inner Fire. Imagine if you get the crystal and, you know, at the start of the game you get the crystal, steal his 0/7s, and then turn them into 7/7s. That should be very interesting. Power Word Shield. Divine Spirit. You'll notice I don't have any clerics in here, Northshires, because they auto-die to his hero power unless you buff them. And that just feels a little weak, and we got other things to try. So we got Divine Spirit to double health, Shadow Word Pain for removal, Oozes, of course, to keep his blade from hitting the face, a Thalnos, which really isn't necessary. I think there's other things that could go in here. I'm just going to try this. 2 Light Wells, of course, Shadow Word Deaths, for more removal, mainly like Necro Knights, things like that. Single Thought Steal, maybe we can get something good, maybe a Rune Blade of our own. 2 Death Lords, they're a nice cheap big taunt that hopefully will survive quite a while. Sedgens, again, taunt, just to keep him from hitting me with that sword. So, Sedgen Shieldmaster, Holy Nova, A secret holy nova? Really? I only have one. Must have misclicked. Let's actually go ahead and get rid of Thalnos for a second holy nova. There we go. Okay, Sludge Belcher, which is a taunt that gives you another taunt. I think that'll be very helpful. Holy Fires for some direct damage and healing. This is mainly to take out some of those like 4 power guys that you can't use Shadow Words on. And a Temple Enforcer just to buff some health. So we're going to give this a shot and see how it rolls. I'm really going to need to pull something out of the bag of tricks, so let's try a Thought Steal. Not good enough. Not good enough. Alright.
You have bested.
This seems like a sound idea. Again, RNG favored him. So we're going to try it once more. Same deck. Yep, that is it. BM play here? Yep. Well, I really could use some more card draw. So, I'm thinking that Northshire Cleric may go back in. Not exactly sure what's coming out for it, though. The idea would be that she comes in, and even if I don't have a way to keep her buffed, we then do a circle of healing and draw a massive amount of cards. Thought Steal's not all that important. Might even drop the Enforcer. Get to card draw. Yep, okay.
Anduin versus Instructor Razuvious.
You should have stayed home.
The light shall bring victory.
Alright, it's not a news, we trade it. Alright. Good. So we're gonna steal.
No, my students! Give them back!
this turn, we're just going to go ahead and heal him.
Job's done.
Respond to the sword. And we'll pass for now. I don't want him just auto-killing this. Okay. He's got 2 swords now. He didn't get a taunt. So let's just go ahead and play what we can. Okay, so here's the good news. Both the swords are gone. Now we just gotta recover from this. So we definitely want to heal. I think we can go ahead
Is someone
and
injured?
afford Cleric as power word.
Job's done.
They are bend to my command.
Debating whether it's worth a holy fire here. Because it's only 5. Then I'd have to send that in, which means she's going to die. I don't think it's worth it, so we're just going to play the taunt this turn.
Right away.
For the Lich King!
Interesting situation. I think we're going to heal her and draw a card. And see what we get from that. And from there we'll forget Holy Fire for now. Mainly because of that guy. He's a jerk. Cool. Circle of healing. Good. Let's just draw a bunch of cards. Okay. I think we'll just go ahead and play the other taunt guy. We're just gonna go face.
Join me in death.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
It's a definite mistake in his part there. In any event, we have a great target now for our Shadow Word. Let's heal him. So we can knock this over. Play the other taunt.
Does not scare me.
Right away.
Really doesn't like me drawing cards, apparently. Okay, cool. Very cool. A couple of fun plays here. I think we're going to go ahead and start with this. Guess a nice big guy. And simply because I don't want to lose minions, it's a bit of a waste, but we're going to do that.
Let the pain speak to me. Let the pain speak to me.
That's fine.
Steel.
Good. Get rid of him.
Tadingo. Yes.
Since I'm pretty sure he's out of swords.
They are bend to my command.
Okay. Cool. Very cool. Let's get some more cards.
Is someone injured?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just play him.
Does not scare me.
And I think we're going to turn him into an 8/8.
Job done.
Because if he wants to bump heads, that'll die. Awesome. Say, watch him get a taunt. But no. In fact, this is it.
Who will train my death knights now? I can't do it myself. I'm super busy.
Alright. Heroic Razuvious down. Just play guys and heal them up seems to be the right way to go. Join me tomorrow. We will be taking on Heroic Gothic and finish up the military quarter in the next few days. Until then, thanks for watching. Take care, guys.